Making a video. This is my career, but my guy, yes, I did get a few more games. Like, I got NBA 2K16 and MLB The Show 14. I didn't get MLB The Show 16 because it was too expensive. My range was only about $80. That's how much I could spend. So I got 2 games, and this is one of them. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see me do the high school part of the career, but y'all do get to see me do the college. I'm gonna do one shot.
Today on 2K TV postseason, Rose the finals tournament we've all been waiting for.
And I just want to end my shit around. I'll give you a quick look at my guy real quick. He does got arm sleeve. You know what? I know what I'm gonna do for y'all. Hold on, I'll be ready. I'm gonna exit real quick and I'm gonna show y'all a look at my guy. I'll show y'all a little bit about him, see what he's got. Yeah, I gotta change the settings to where you can only hear the players. Anthony Davis going in for the dunk. Y'all look at my player. I am gonna change up some of the stuff because I don't like the way it looks. But yeah, I got my tattoos all right here. See how you got that arm sleeve? It's not quite even. Well, yeah, it's not even all the way around. I mean, I did do this myself. You can see this is where I started. I started about right here, the top, and I just worked my way down. See where all I started at. Yeah, you can see where all I started. I had to try to make it even all the way around. But we're gonna go ahead and change the hair. You know what? Get a high top afro fade. And I could. Or I can get this juice box. You know, I'm gonna. I know it looks weird to have a white guy with that kind of hair, but since my guy is in college now, I'm gonna put a beard on him now, or whatever you want to call it. Wait, this is the stubble. What the heck? Give him some sideburns or something. It's too hairy. Why am I even going through the sideburns? Oh, beard, that's what I was looking for right here. like it. I don't know, to make it look right, I don't know what I should do. That definitely looks wrong right there. Well, he's not white, full white. He looks Hispanic. I'm just gonna leave him right here. I don't care about the hair, what it looks like on the guy. I'm just trying to go through and do it. Just do whatever. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, I'm gonna kind of change the eyes. Quick changes in return. I know it just looks weird having a guy like that. Having a kind of a white guy with that kind of hair. Pretty soon, I'll be making some my part videos. And then, play now. I know y'all seen the NBA Live videos, or live streams, whatever you call them. But, yeah. There's gonna be more of this, and I'm gonna possibly do an MLB live stream later. Around, I don't know, whenever I want to, I guess. But yeah, I am wearing some joggers. I don't know what kind of shoes those are. And a brown shirt. I don't have any VC left. Well, I have 100 VC left because I bought these tattoos. And the tattoos, I think, the tattoo looks good. Speaking that, I kind of made the sleeve myself. Thought he was about to jam it down, but we're gonna end the shoot around. Come down here, we're gonna look at my shoes real quick. I only got 2 pair. Sorry for the background, my brother and sister are awake, but I do have some shoes. I don't know what he's looking at. So we're gonna advance. It's the Washington Wizards. Oh, never mind, y'all get to see me in the NBA actually. Washington Wizards versus Orlando Magic. This is my first NBA game. So, I don't know how it's gonna go. Hopefully I do good. Hopefully I don't mess up. No, we ain't gonna skip it. Yeah, we're open.
All right. You all know why we're here and what we came to do this year. This is only the beginning of a very long season, but Game 1 means just as much as Game 82. Now,
dang, we
have some
games.
new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season. We've already seen flashes of what they can do for us, but I expect all of you to go out there and execute just like we did in camp. Ain't no more excuses. It's time to get serious. If we play our brand of basketball, there's no telling where this team can go. So get out there, get warm, and let's go win this game.
I don't know, coach. My first NBA game, I don't know.
My first NBA game. I can't believe it's finally here. You work your entire life for something, and then when it's right in front of you,
that's
it's
right,
hard to believe.
frequency.
I'm ready. Now it's time for me to show everybody I belong. Do my best to represent Harlem.
My guy is 18 years old. 19, 18, 19. I don't know. Time to rock these tattoos in my first NBA game. That's what's up. Shout out to Violent Games, Sniper Killer 11, and GTA 5 Beast Gamer. There's some good people. Go check them out.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA.
I don't get to
Thanks
start
everyone
doing.
for joining us here in the start of a new season.
Nope.
This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
Ready?
This crowd is really ready to roar in this Eastern Conference matchup for the Magic. This, of course,
Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and go to where I'm in. Alright. So I gotta guard Evan Fournier.
to watch
dang.
the first official NBA appearance from Freak.
You know, he's a great young player and even a better young man. So personally, I couldn't be happier for him. I know he's thinking about the game, but I hope he's able to take a moment to just enjoy this accomplishment.
Well said, and I hope so too. I mean, as a player, you want to stay even-keeled, but it's almost impossible. I mean, there's just so much that you've gone through to reach this point. It has to be emotional.
And for the Magic, Nicholson is the four with
Oh, I'm
Vucevic
number
at the
5.
5.
I used to be number
Fournier out
15.
there with Jennings, and it's Gordon in at the 3. The Orlando Magic didn't make the
Assist.
playoffs last year for the 3rd consecutive season, Greg. They knew it wasn't a realistic goal for them.
Yeah, and last season wasn't really about making the postseason, Kevin, for this group. Soon that will have to be the goal, as patience will wear thin within that fan base.
And for the Wizards, Freak in at shooting guard, Jared Dudley out there with Markieff Morris, then it's Gortat, and it's Wall in at the point.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Lays it up and banks it in. Freak gets the bucket. In a moment to celebrate here. Those are his first official points as an NBA player.
But feels
Well, it's
good.
been a while for the
actually.
Magic in
It
regards
does
to
feel
the
good.
postseason. Another year of missing postseason play. This latest playoff drought comes after they made 6 straight trips to the playoffs from 2007 to 2012.
The Magic trail by 14.
I was trying to
They
go,
really want to find that
go away
igniter
with
here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Vucevic. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And overall, this Orlando franchise has been pretty consistent in making the playoffs. They've had 14 playoff trips since the inception of the franchise back in 1989. Given how hard it can be for expansion teams, you have to say that's a solid mark.
Orlando, they've gone just 33% for the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them.
No, you can't let him
3
win.
of 9.
Ain't like that, man.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Bro, wide open
And
right
Wall
here.
kicks to Dudley. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And for Jared Dudley, a bit of a resurgence last season. Found a team he liked playing for, played much closer
Of course, I'm getting
to his
taken out of the
career
game.
shots. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Wizards. They lead by 11. 2K
We're gonna
Sports
win.
back in a
I hope.
moment from...
I'm just gonna go. I'm trying to get through it as quick as possible. Well, not get through it as quick as possible, because that's NBA 2K16. I know I said in one of my first videos, gaming for my
And back to the action now. It's been a
So
one-team
NBA
show so far.
2K16.
We'll see if that changes here in the third.
And
We're seeing a tremendous
how we're
game
doing
from
it,
Brandon
though.
Jennings.
I know it took me quite a while. It took me about
Washington.
2 or 3 months just to
A
get my
little over
PS4.
2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Nicholson is the 4 with Vucevic at the 5. Jennings out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Fournier in at the 3 slot. That's who's out
Bro, I
there
can't
for
pick and roll.
Orlando. There's a screen by Gortat. Beal can't get it to go.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Oladipo outside. Launches a 3.
Make him open like that.
Beal pulls it in. Wizards leading by 10. Pass to Freak. At the elbow, Gortat puts up a 3. And Bradley Beal with the 3. Beal's got 10 points in the game.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Jennings kicks to Oladipo. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Vucevic, the second chance points on the chip in. Vucevic has got 9 points here in the second half.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Oladipo. Beal from long range. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Jennings kicks to Vucevic. Oladipo, the pass to Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Vucevic is screen on Beal. Oladipo dishes to Vucevic. Terrific design on the pick play. And he lays it in. Vucevic has got 15. Washington leading now by 9. It's stolen by Oladipo.
I lost SP.
He dishes it to Jennings. Fires from 14. They grab their own miss. Washington has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats here for Fournier. Last season's performance for him, he was around 12 points a game, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
Yeah, great hustle, does all the little things. Just a good complimentary guy to have on your team. Well, we know Washington didn't win the Southeast last season. They came in second once again. This time to the Hawks and not to Miami. Still, I thought they were dominant within the division. Matter of fact, they were dominant within the division.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the final quarter. Wizards were very strong against the rest of their division, the Southeast Division. 10-6 in division record for them.
And it seems the Wizards are always the bridesmaid, doesn't it? I mean, never the bride, it seems. Since the Southeast came about in 2004, they've had 6 second-place finishes, but have yet to win a division title.
Amazing. So on the floor for Washington, Freak in at point guard. Hickson is out there with Oubre. Then it's Thornton. Then it's Nene in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Washington.
They could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Beal. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand. Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
I didn't just do
so
good.
It's Washington easily.
I mean, I did get my assist.
Oh, yeah. Good win.
I know I didn't do good.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Got to see Shaq.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Bradley Beal. He stepped up his game tonight, getting it done all game long and making the plays whenever they needed him to.
He shot over 50% from the field in the game, a testament to how hard he worked to always find the best look possible. He was
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
I'm pretty awesome, man. I'll see you again soon. I really gotta step it up this next game. I really gotta step it up. Hey, wait. Yeah, I believe I can hear me. I gotta practice my shots. For some reason, I didn't make hardly any. What the heck?
Owners, and of course, give you a chance at VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K
I jam it down too hard. I was right on the money, though.
We hear from two of the owners, and of course, give you a chance at VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason, all we've been waiting for is this weekend. We have all the latest updates. We hear from two of the owners,
Oh, I gotta show y'all a shot that I can always make. I don't know if I made it over here yet. That's why I didn't make it over there yet. Oh my god, we're playing against Oklahoma.
We got Kevin Durant up next. And you know he'll come to play. I love his versatility, but that makes shutting him down next to impossible. Coach gave us a full breakdown of what to expect. We watched plenty of film. But sometimes you just gotta throw all that out the window and settle things on the court. And I'm ready. Bring it, KD.
Ooh, calling up KD.
At shooting guard, Dion Waiters. At power forward, Serge Ibaka. At center, Enes Kanter.
Looks so...
At the other guard position, Russell Westbrook. At the other forward position, Kevin Durant. The head coach of the visiting team is Billy Donovan. And now your Washington Wizards starting five. Starting at shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches. Number 15, Marcus Thornton.
Man, that was my old number. What the 15?
At the small forward position, 6 feet 7 inches. Number 1, Jared Dudley. At the other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches. Number 5, Markieff Morris. At the center position, standing 6'11", number 13, Marcin Gortat. And your point guard, number 2 from the University of Kentucky, John Wall.
Live from Washington, D.C., we bring you to the Verizon Center, the home of the Wizards. The Thunder made a special trip here for one game, back in Oklahoma City for the next one. They've definitely started the season right with a hot start.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they had plenty of doubters before the season started, but I can't imagine there's anybody out there that's taking them lightly anymore.
There better not be. I mean, if anybody's still...
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
Freak with it. Westbrook picks him up. Stolen by Westbrook. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Westbrook.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Sessions checked in for John Wall. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Haynes checked in. He hits the second from the line. Last season at both sides of the coin for the Wizards started out very hot, but then just could not keep it going.
Well, you know, the start was extremely hot. 19-6, which tied a franchise best that record. After that, though, they played close to 500 ball the rest of the time.
Wizards trail by 7. And Sessions kicks to Freak. And it's off from three-point range. Roberson the pass to Durant. Pass to Collison. Out left to the wing. Pulls it up. Durant, no good.
And the Wizards really struggled post All-Star break, playing under 500. Still, though, they seem to pull things together at the very end and on into the postseason.
And again, Washington, no good. The Thunder leading by 7. Roberson dishes to Payne. The wide open look for Durant. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Durant's got 11.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
That's good. Nene's got his first points of the night.
Well, there's no denying it. The Wizards had some bumps, and you mentioned that. Some weeks they look like a lottery team. Then the next, they look like a title contender. They knew how to make the most of their games when they did get hot.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, good call there. I mean, feet clearly moving when he set the screen.
And he lowered the shoulder, too. I mean, they were going to get him there one way or the other. I mean, that was an easy call.
Freak kicks to Beal. Here's Freak. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. The first one falls.
2 shots.
And both free throws good from Freak. So it's the Thunder now. 6-point lead. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game.
And Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he has room to grow. And
I think it's another level I can go to. You know, always can be better. That's how I look at things. Teammates need me more than ever now. Coaches need more from me, so I got to dig deep and see where I can find it from.
Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty. Can he get a new group getting ready to come in for Washington? Nene, he's checked in for Gortat. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Markieff Morris. Bradley Beal's checked in for Jared Dudley. And Freak subbed in for Marcus Thornton. And then for Oklahoma City, Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Durant comes in for Dion Waiters. And it's Roberson in for Payne. Freak in at shooting guard. Nene is out there with Porter. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Wall in at the 1. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Well, you knew something was amiss with Durant last year. They eventually shut him down for the entire season after he was injured, which was the safe thing to do, and Greg, the right thing to do.
Absolutely. When you have a franchise player trying to work back from injury, no need to try and get a few more games from him at the risk of derailing his career.
Wall passes to Freak. Pass to Porter. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. Westbrook with the steal. He dishes it to Roberson. They double him with Nene. Here's Westbrook. Here's Adams, and that one is hammered home.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And Jay, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
Here's Freak. Shot is off. Great D that time from Westbrook. The Thunder leading by 19 points. Kicks it to Ibaka. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Roberson dishes to Westbrook. Screen by Ibaka. And Adams kicks to Ibaka. The pass to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Wall. And now here comes Wall, leading the break. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Wizards have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
Sessions checked in for the Wizards.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low. Yeah, a nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
And a wide open look for Freak. Bangs home the trifecta. Freak's got 6. Outside Westbrook with the shot. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Westbrook. And that's 13 points for Kevin Durant.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here.
There's no way we're gonna walk away with this.
Okay, guys, that wasn't the kind of basketball I had in mind, especially on our home court. Let's go over what happened. We've got to keep a much tighter handle on the basketball. That part's obvious. I don't want to go over how many possessions we wasted with dumb.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far. The Wizards. Nene, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. Porter comes in for Jared Dudley. Bradley Beal's checked in for Marcus Thornton. And Freak subbed in for John Wall. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Dion Waiters. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. So for Oklahoma City right now, Durant and Collison at the 3 and the 4. Robertson is out there with Payne, and it's Adams in at the 5. Offensive rebound.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
And here's Freak. He has 6. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Durant's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And guys, it's easy to forget sometimes just how young Kevin Durant still is. I mean, last season, he became the second youngest player to get to 15,000 points.
Here's Freak. And he banks in the layup. Freak's got 8 points.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
For Durant getting to 15,000 points, the only player, Clark, to do it quicker was LeBron James.
Yeah, and it's even more impressive when you realize that Durant did spend 1 year in college, Kevin. You take a year off his age, and he and LeBron got to that point plateau in virtually the same amount of time. Boy, Durant showing us how it's done with that stroke.
Freak passes to Gortat. And it's blocked by Adams.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Third is Marcin Gortat.
You know, nobody said this guy couldn't miss last season. And because he was such a good percentage shooter, one of the best in the league, his teammates always were looking for him.
Well, nobody really knew, Greg, what to make of Washington going into last year's playoffs. They came out strong with a big sweep against a pretty good Raptors team.
Yeah, how about taking them down 4 straight? And it was the first time a team has swept an opponent without home court advantage since 2011. Also was the first sweep for the Wizards in franchise history.
Payne dishes to Adams. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official. Kevin, it's disheartening.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
And in the second round, the Wizards continued to be a tough opponent. I mean, they went up 2-1 on the Hawks, but were unable to keep the series lead. A lot of close, heartbreaking losses for them in that series.
Freak in a 2-guard. Oubre out there with Hickson. Then there's Nene. And it's Sessions in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Nene. No good off the back of the rim.
And the Hawks would ultimately take down the Wizards last year in the postseason. John Wall and his injury were a big turning point in that matchup, and all those buzzer beaters for both teams made it one of the most interesting series of the postseason.
1:41 left in the fourth. And Sessions kicks to Freak, fires for 3. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Thunder.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep.
So I don't do too good by recording
The next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was. Poor Westbrook. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Out to the wing. Here's Freak. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
Now here's Waiters. Defense right on him. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Washington foul. Reach it. That's his 3rd personal foul. At the line for
free throw, good. Waiters.
Dion Waiters. Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Waiters. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get...
Kevin, what was the key in securing this win tonight?
Well, we had to get stops. You know, those guys, they got so many options, so many good players, man. We just had to rally around each other and get stops.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
The 2K Sports
Well,
post-game
that's it
show.
for this broadcast. Hope y'all enjoyed. Goodbye. Wait.
Hey, y'all.
Wrong button. Goodbye. See y'all later. Man, I'm starting to lose my voice now.